Okay, today we are going to talk about macronutrients and tracking them. So, macro tracking is the fourth M in our M4 method. The four M's, as you know, are mobility, muscular strength, metabolic conditioning, and macro tracking. This is the method we have used to transform hundreds and hundreds of bodies, and we stand behind it because it works. The results are proof, and this is what we do. So the fourth M is macro tracking. Okay, so what are macros? Macros are protein, fats, and carbs. Okay, they make up the total daily calories that you eat. So several diets you've probably tried in the past are all about calories. So counting calories. So why do we not just count calories and go into a deficit of calories? Well, there's several reasons. But the biggest one is you're not fueling your body correctly for the goal-driven results if you're not tracking your macronutrients. Your body needs a certain amount of protein, carbs, and fat to reach its goals. And everybody's goals are different. Everybody's bodies are different, and we'll calculate your macros specifically for you. So we give everybody their own custom macro profile. So if you were just to count calories, what usually happens is you eat lots of carbs and lots of fat and not nearly enough protein. Oh goodness, most of us women barely get 50 grams of protein a day if we're not being very intentional about it and tracking. And really, ladies, we should be having between 90 and 150 grams of protein a day, and men most likely need even more depending on their lean muscle mass, their weight, and their goals. So we need to have protein to fuel our muscles. So what happens if we're just on a low-calorie diet and all we eat is carbs and fat? Yes, we lose weight, but what are we losing? Unfortunately, most likely we're losing muscle, because if you're not feeding the muscle, it cannot recover and it cannot grow. And our body will burn through muscle so easily, so easily. And so that is how we unfortunately end up skinny fat. I don't know about you, but I want to be strong. I want to feel good. I want to be toned and tight. I don't care what the scale says as long as I'm strong and toned and tight, okay? So I don't want to be skinny fat and still uncomfortable in my jeans or my bathing suit because I'm very soft, but I'm tiny. Forget that. We want to be strong, toned, tight, right? Strong, toned, tight. So we do that by making sure we're eating enough protein. Now, we do need fat, guys. I mean, the fat is really good for our hormones. It's good for brain health, but we can overdo it and we can underdo it. Ladies, we can't eat too little of fat. Really not good for our hormones, especially if we're premenopausal or menopausal. We need to make sure we're getting enough fat. So it's, we have to balance that. But again, we don't want to just count calories because you're not going to get the body composition transformation that you're seeking. Okay, so if you just eat real low calorie, which is another problem in itself that we'll cover, most likely you're going to lose muscle, which means you're going to lose muscle tone, which means you're going to have saggier skin and nothing to fill out the skin, and you're not going to be strong. We need to build muscle mass for so many reasons. So we have to eat the protein, and that's why we track what we eat. A lot goes into it. It's not too difficult, really. You just need the tools. That's what we do, is we give you the tools. We set you up for success. We calculate your custom macro profile. But that's why we track macros and not just calories. Super important that we balance those out and we have the right profile for each of us. Okay, I'll see you next time.